welcome to Ru-minations on Jet Space Magazine. I'm Marita.
I'm Ryan.
We're here to serve, spill, and sip all the tea for Season 9, Episode 6 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yes, get into it.
What was so special about this episode, Ryan?
Well, hold on to your edges, everyone, because it was
the Snatch game! Nice.
Lived for it.
We're always looking forward to this episode.
Always. It's always that one episode that turns around the season, and this season needed it.
Yes.
It was a little clunky, but the Snatch game was really funny.
Yeah, I always look forward to it because it's like, okay, who's going to bring their comedic chops? Who is going to be hella funny or creative or, you know, inventive that we had no idea had that in them?
And then who's going to embarrass themselves to Kingdom Come? Spoiler alert, it's Farrah.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Can you do animation of like a lip gloss that just like chucks behind
Do you want a lip gloss so you can... I have lip gloss. Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Many of you probably have your favorites from this week's Snatch game.
Yeah.
But kick us off. Who was your favorite?
My fave was Liza Minnelli, played by Alexis Michelle, because I felt like, you know, I feel like there are levels to impersonations for people, right? Like there's some obvious things, but then there are more nuanced things. And from Liza Minnelli's wig, that it was separated enough to bounce when she did her like animated laughter and all of that kind of stuff. And they pointed out in the judging that even her inhale at the end of a word was very Liza. And like her jokes were funny. And that's the whole point of Snatch Game, is to do a great impersonation, but that also is entertaining and sassy and fun to watch. So I think that Alexis was very determined to win this episode.
Especially on the heels of last week.
For sure. And it definitely showed, because I think she pulled it off great.
For sure.
How about you, Ryan?
I have to say that I was smitten with a certain Sasha Velour as Miss Marlene Dietrich. I can't express how much I loved this. Oh my God. So, and Ru knew who it was right away, even just seeing the wig and the hat.
Yeah,
and the
that was
blazer.
awesome.
She did such a great job. It was so smart. It was so well executed. And she looked great. The makeup was on point. But I'm sorry, like her joke to Candace Kane, like Fräulein Candice, saying that the Teutonic bisexuals makes most forceful and unforgettable lovers. That is going on my tombstone.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Period. I admired the kind of cerebral quality.
Yeah.
And the depth of the jokes.
She is the thinking queen's queen.
Yep. Yeah.
All of it. Yeah. She totally deserved that. Loved it. And it's fun when they can bring a character that you're not expecting. We all expected Liza, right? Yeah. But Alexis pulled it off really well. Nobody expected Marlene Dietrich.
Right.
And Sasha blew it out of the water.
Right. We didn't even know we needed Marlene Dietrich, but we did.
Until now. Yeah. Who do we think totally botched it?
Gigi Gorge.
Who's that?
Right?
Like who
like on one level, who is that? And then on another level, it's like Pheromone was just being Pheromone.
Yes, her paint looked exactly the same, and she just had a Juicy Couture jumpsuit on. I'm sorry, she looked like a suburban
lip gloss that she threw over her shoulder.
Yeah, it was so weird. Like, somebody please link to Gigi's actual YouTube page in our YouTube.
We're too lazy to Google.
Yeah, I'm sure she's got like maybe a couple more followers than we do. Maybe.
Whatevs.
But it's
Brand's pretty hot. Yeah.
When they love your hair.
They can.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah. And that Nene Leakes.
No.
Peppermint.
Poor Pep. Oh, that was rough.
Step it up.
Beginning to end.
She kind of got red when at first she was like, oh, I'm going to do Nene Leakes. And then who was it said, you know, that's the total opposite of you.
Was it Trinity who was
I think it was
that?
Trinity.
Yeah, in the workroom.
And it was like, ooh, that was like a sign of what's to come, because
if she had Yeah, if she had nailed it, then because it's such a polar opposite to her usual personality, whom we love, it would have been so funny and demonstrated so much talent, but she just didn't pull it off.
You know who I wish was in the Snatch game this year? Like, what character would have been portrayed? Sofia Vergara.
I wish that too. It's really too bad we didn't get that.
Right.
We got like some sort of upset soccer mom and I didn't understand what was happening.
There were just no jokes whatsoever.
It was so weird.
It was like she thought that because she had a similar accent that she could just talk and it would be funny. But that's not why we think Sofia Vergara is funny.
Because Sofia Vergara is actually funny.
She says jokes.
She has a career.
We're not just laughing at her accent, you know? Well, I'm not. Some people probably are, but fuck that.
Not me.
Yeah. This week we had a take 2 of Madonna because last year was such a kimono disaster.
Hashtag kimono gate. That was so funny. Oh
but this time we had 2 twins.
We did. We had 2 pairs of twins instead of one big pair of quadruplets.
Ugh. Anyway.
Was that preferable or was it worse?
I don't know. It was just disappointing. It's like, why didn't they just look at each other and realize we have the same studded flannel on?
Or bring multiple looks just in case this would happen.
Seriously.
At least nobody brought a kimono.
Word.
That would have been funny as hell.
What was your fave though, Ryan?
My favorite, I have to say, Valentina is going to go down in the history books for this look. It was sensational. And it was so simple. People will claim that she's just taking the easy way out, but it was very creative. It was very bold. And she looked great with those 2 censorship bars. And I think we all know what was holding that in place. Boing.
Duct tape?
Uh-huh. But also her face looked great.
Yeah.
As always. She had this bronzer on. She turned around and we saw the booty. It was just...
Is that what you call that?
I mean, sure. We all want more junk in the trunk. We can't all be Trinity Taylor or Kimora or Cynthia. Actually, that's the thing is like maybe her butt only looked flat compared to all these like silicone injection pillows.
That's true. No, I'm just kidding. Valentina's gorgeous.
And brave and owned it. I really applaud her for that. Yeah. Loved it. How about yours?
My fave was Sasha Velour's look from Erotica. It was just spot on. Like she just came out in that perfectly stretchy, like vinyl skirt and that like emphasized collar and this. I love it when she does a pasty. I think it looks great.
And the mask.
What did that guest judge call it? Like those round nipples. I was like, I keep staring at them. I don't know what that means.
As opposed to the square kind.
I know.
Which is my standard issue.
Mine are octagons.
I'm just imagining like pyramid nipples, like 3-dimensional shapes.
Depending on who you are, they just say, stop. Okay. JK.
Read of the week. We had some good ones this week. They're getting better.
They are.
But I think honorable mention goes to like the first second of the episode. When Farrah and Nina walk into the workroom, Farrah is, surprise, in tears and a neon green Muppet. Oh my God, it actually matches your hair perfectly.
Thank you.
Okay. Halloween costume. That could be your Snatch game.
Ah.
You could go as Farrah's horrible outfit. Farrah called Nina out and was like,
Nina, do you really want to be here?
And it seemed very out of nowhere, totally non sequitur. Maybe it was editing, but maybe not.
It felt aggressive.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
To which Nina replied,
You don't know.
It was so weird and confrontational for no reason. And then Farrah admitted right off the bat, I actually only said this because I'm super jealous of you. And I wish the judges would look at me the way they look at you. Oh.
Yeah.
Barf.
And also she was just sad that her friend went home. But it's like, get real with your feelings.
And you're in a competition where best case scenario, all your friends go home.
True.
And you're not. You're the last one standing. I don't know. What do you expect, Farrah?
Yeah. Ryan, if you could go home right now so I could win.
Could you just make that happen?
That'd be great.
Little does she know I've already won. Who is your read of the week?
That was violent. Read of the week was... This one goes to RuPaul herself. Because it was during the Snatch game, and Ru said what we were all thinking to Cynthia Lee Fontaine.
You know, she's smiling, so I know she just told the joke.
Right, Ru? Like, that was the only indicator that we had that she had a joke, was that she stopped talking and she was smiling. Like, otherwise, we were just like, what?
Story time?
Why are you...
What is happening?
There's just nothing Sophia about that, you know?
It was a
and
good
Ru
read.
read her.
It was a good read.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ru was hilarious in that moment, which is ironic because Cynthia was trying so hard to be funny.
Yeah. Try harder?
Or go home.
Oh.
Spoiler alert.
It's time for the money shot. Money shot. Money shot. Money shot. Ryan.
I tried to dance and it didn't.
Oh.
My money shot was absolutely Shea Coulee as Miss Naomi Campbell. That just looked sickening. She looked like she would throw a phone at you and you would thank her for it. God, she looked good.
Yeah, she looked great.
Looked good. How about you?
My money shot was, I mean, you mentioned Valentina during the runway, right? And I think she looked gorge and was a great statement piece. But my money shot is from when she tried to sit down and untucked on that ottoman, and she was so like delicate with a towel, but then like flopped back like a stiff octopus or something, you know?
Stiff octopus?
But like one that had to keep
literally
her legs like together so that her balls wouldn't pop out, you know? Like,
oh, that's probably what it was.
yeah.
I thought it was just because she was cold on the pleather that her cheeks were getting a little...
But she was like real committed to staying naked for a while. Because then she put a robe on and was like, well, why didn't she just wear a robe the entire time? No, because you knew you looked good, bitch. That's okay. I do that too.
I mean, if you got it, flaunt it.
Yeah. I was cold all last night, but I kept my clothes off. You know what I mean? What? Hey, babe.
And it all came down to Peppermint and Cynthia Lee Fontaine. And we have had a series of some rough lip syncs this season.
The worst.
Trinity did a great job with hers, like however many episodes ago.
True.
But I was thinking, oh God, Peppermint talked a lot. She came out as trans on the show. I mean, she's been out before this entire time, but she came out to the other contestants as trans. That was a big moment. And so I thought, oh no, she's been talking a lot. Formula says...
She goes home. My notes say, Peppermint came out. Going home, question mark?
And that's what the world wondered.
I know.
Until bitch did the robot in pearls.
So good.
I could not get over it. She was giving me 90s R&B realness.
Yes.
Sashaying across the stage, doing that little shuffle.
It was so good.
Oh my God, it was so whimsical. Yeah. And she didn't have to do like jump into the splits.
Nope.
Cynthia did.
Awkwardly. It wasn't even like with the beat of anything.
It was just like, here I am, does this save me?
Yeah. It was awkward. But Peppermint lit up my life with that lip sync. I was like, this is what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, for sure. Very happy that Peppermint broke the curse. You can talk and still stay.
Oh, hey, you know what I just remembered?
What?
Ru did your joke from last week's Ru-minations. She said Bader Ginsburg for Nina.
know. And my lawyers are already on it. And by my lawyers, I mean my thumbs on Twitter. I have like 6 followers, and they're all related to me.
RuPaul was like, Bader Ginsburg, and I was like, Ryan!
It was me. It was you found it here first.
Yes.
Oh, it was so...
Once the lip sync was happening, it was pretty obvious who was going to go home. So
it seemed as if Peppermint got this feedback from the Snatch game. Didn't pan out so well. And it was the wig that was cursed all along. And then she said, in order to stay, I'm going to help a sister out. Hey, Cynthia, you want to borrow my wig for your Matador outfit? It's going to go perfect with this.
Bye.
Sashay away.
You know what, Ru-mination fans? Did some research. Turns out Cynthia Lee Fontaine cannot lip sync in any language whatsoever. I was like, well, maybe it's just a like English as second language thing, you know? And, like that would make some sense if she's having problems, you know, connecting to that right away. But no, it's not. Even in her native language of Spanish, she's still saying chocolate starfish. Or
Estrella del mar de chocolate.
OMG, thank you so much for joining us on Ru-minations on Jet Space Magazine. This episode was brought to you by AIDS Healthcare Foundation, providing cutting-edge medicine and advocacy regardless of ability to pay. Please remember to click like and subscribe so you can join us for all the recaps of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 9. I'm Marita.
And I'm Ryan.
Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.
Come back. We love you.
Come back.